Good morning. This is pretty loud, but hopefully you can hear me. I am in Big Cottonwood Canyon up, just where the Lake Blanche trailhead is, and I don't normally come here before May. As you can see, it's quite snowy all around. But I want to give something a try here and just test out the camera and see if maybe I find anything at all, but enjoy this river for the intro, I guess. Another reason for making this video is that I want to show how I'm trying to make my footage better. So I'm trying to optimize the settings to make everything more crisp, and we'll see how that works. Just trying whatever I can. And I tried cleaning some of the dust off the sensor. When you might be able to see it in the video if you look at the right part. Like in the sky right now, I can see a speck of dust that's rooting the video. But anyways, I'm trying to figure out how to get that off, but I can't demonstrate that here. So hopefully the footage just looks better in general than what it's been like in the past recently. The thing about Big Cottonwood Canyon is that it's much more shaded and protected than, say, Mill Creek Canyon, or certainly the Wasatch Front itself is. So it remains snow covered for much longer. I'm only at 6,200 feet up right now, but it is still, there's quite a lot of snow here. I mean, it's been melting for a while, and there was a storm recently which added some snow, but it's still, just because it's so much more protected, there's a lot less melt that's happened so far. And as a result, I'm not going to find much plants here, but I just want to do some test footage as well and just try and see how 30 FPS looks like on film. It might fix some of my problems, I hope. And I'm trying to walk really steady here, like really, really steady. So hopefully that's some good stuff. But anyways, I'll see if I find anything interesting at all. I highly doubt it, but we'll still see. Another thing I'm also trying to see here is how my camera films in a 120th of a second shutter speed versus 60th of a second shutter speed when I am at 30 FPS frame rate. So this clip is going to be in 120th of a second shutter speed, or 125th I should say, while the previous one was at a 60th of a second shutter speed. And of course I doubled the ISO for this one to make up for the lack of light exposure. But regardless, hopefully it looks good, and I'm also trying really hard to make this look nice and steady. I really hope you can hear me right now of the water. It's very loud. Next step after this is going to be a different video if I ever do it, but what I gotta do next is try and make sure the f-stop isn't messing anything up. It's at f16 right now, which should have a much wider focal plane than 4, which I had previously filmed on a little bit. But the only problem with that is that maybe it's making everything more equally blurry, but less blurry in general, instead of having one highly sharp focal plane and everything else extremely blurry, if that makes any sense. Regardless, I'll check that out later, but hopefully that's not an issue. Otherwise, I might just have to get a new camera. And I really like this one. I really feel connected to it already, but it's a shame it doesn't. The DSLR just don't take that good footage. All right, Zoomers, this is what's called black ice. It's ice. You can see on the camera pretty easily, but it's a lot harder to see with my bare eyes. So I almost slipped on this stuff. Like, look at this. Okay, there you go. I'm not going to mess around with that too much. Let you all enjoy that nice waterfall right there. Well, I'm just about done, so I'm going to slowly head back and try to keep this thing stable as I walk downhill. Just a little bit. Actually, here, let's flip it on, why not? I have image stabilization on.